Adelia Wright. Born 1835 in Ontario, Canada. Married to James Jesse Strang, the King of Beaver Island, Michigan, in the United States of America. Strang established a splinter group of the Mormon Church. Strang was a polygamist, and so Sarah Adelia was fourth of his 5 wives. Sarah Adelia's cousin Phoebe was Strang's 5th wife. Sarah Adelia was friendly with Strang's 3rd wife, Betsy. In 1856, Strang's 1st wife, named Mary Pierce, had left Beaver Island to go live on her brother's farm in Wisconsin. Meanwhile, Strang's remaining 4 wives, number 2, Elvira, who once disguised herself as Strang's nephew named Charlie, number 3, Betsy, number 4, Sarah Adelia, and number 5, Phoebe, were all pregnant and left widowed at the time Strang was murdered. Sarah Adelia would later marry Dr. Joseph Smith Wing. Sarah Adelia learned healing practices from him. Frustratingly, Dr. Wing was also a polygamist. Polygamy was a continuous irritation for Sarah Adelia. Sarah Adelia was mother of 7 children. After living 88 years, Sarah Adelia died in 1923 and is buried in Morris Hill Cemetery, Boise, Idaho. You're listening to the voice of Breakaway Ray, and Sarah Adelia was one of my past lives. My friend, Psychic Liz Cross, and I introduced ourselves to Sarah Adelia. Let's watch what happened. Anyway, let's go back in time now. We talked about that fella, James Jesse Strang. He was the King of Beaver Island in Michigan. And it turns out that I had a past life as one of his 5 wives. He was polygamous.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember that.
So I would like to read to you now a little bit about the person that I might be tied to. I'd like to invite her to come in and say hi. Her name is Sarah Adelia. She was born Sarah Adelia Wright. Then she was Sarah Adelia Strang as James Jesse Strang's wife. And then when...
It's definitely you.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. Wow.
All right. Looks like I don't need to give you any more identifying information. So, I'm going to take my cue from Mr. Reality there. How is Sarah doing? And maybe you could tell me what she looks like right now.
What do you look like right now? You know, she had a bit of a rough time. But I think that has to do with the time period. What was the time period on that, please?
She was alive from 1835 to 1923.
Well, this is you.
Right.
So let's bring forward so it's the aspect of your soul that was her.
Yes.
Okay.
This is totally crazy and wonderful.
So happy to speak to you.
I feel like she's gone out of her way to make sure I learned about her. So yeah, I'm happy to speak to you too, Sarah Adelia. What do you want to say?
She likes who you are now. You have come so far. You are nothing like that version of yourself. It is like you have jumped through so many ascension hoops, so many so many hurdles, and you really are admirable, she says. I admire you because you were able to accomplish what she was not able to do. You know, she her life was too restrictive. And she
What?
wasn't happy with that person.
She wasn't happy as Sarah Adelia?
No. Whoever she was married to,
Oh, James Jesse Strang.
he was not that nice to her.
Probably not. Did Sarah Adelia indeed still have feelings and affection for him at the end of her lifetime?
Did you still have feelings and affection? No, 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 no. No, not really. No. I think so. There were other wives there.
Yeah, there were a total of five. She was fourth in line, and her cousin Phoebe was number five.
Okay. She was closer to the women than she was the man.
Uh huh.
Um, were you close to Phoebe? Kind of. The wife number three, she was very close to.
Interesting. I'll have to go learn more about her.
Yes, they
Okay.
were the best of friends. They got on very, very well. I mean, they just stayed out of everybody's way. They really didn't want to get involved in any drama. Although some of the other ladies were involved in drama, that's not you. You don't like drama. Drama does seem to follow you in this lifetime, but in that lifetime, well, she says it did follow you as well, but you would always try to avoid the drama. Um, you were happy with your friend who was the third wife. And I mean, look, you had, you were well taken care of, as in you weren't starving, you had clothes and things like that. But there was no love there between her and her husband. It was just like, oh, tonight I pick you. Okay, tonight I pick you. Tonight you're gonna do this. You know what I mean? You're gonna cook my dinner. It was like almost like a factory. You know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
were all employees.
Yeah. Well, so I have a question. I mean, I got a lot of questions, but one question I have is, I'm not, I don't have a long history of committed monogamous relationships or
Mm-hmm.
companionship, and the short answer is, I thought I was doing some exploration, and the answer came back that I might have been a polygamist in a previous life, and maybe that's why I'm staying away from it in this lifetime. So I'm wondering if Sarah Adelia's experience with polygamy influenced how I wrote my plan for this lifetime. Like, I had enough of polygamy, let's just stay away from the whole institution.
Did that lifetime influence this? Oh, yeah. But you've always had problems with relationships. Always, always, always.
Yeah.
Okay? They've always been cheaters, they've always been liars, they've always been, just non-monogamy. And I think in this lifetime you're done. I think you're done with it. Time wasting,
Yeah.
not willing to sacrifice the peace and happiness for the sake of being tortured, being emotionally tortured. I just don't see you doing that.
Yeah, right on, Psychic Liz Cross. Thanks for putting into words, my basic vibration. I got to agree with you on that. Um, I'm going to have to let Sarah Adelia go right now, but I want to say how excited I am that we got a chance to talk. And I want to wish her well. I'm sending her positive vibrations. I want to thank her for her, her praise of me. Anyway, she should call on me anytime if she needs some help, if there's something I can do for her.
She's going to visit you in your dreams and talk to you.
Sweet. All right. Good. Good.
Yeah.